Welcome to the channel, Jaden Sheets. Now, if you're new, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Now, it has been confirmed by law enforcement that a Beryllium employee has been nabbed, arrested, brought in for questioning for the recent Portmore bank robbery, in which 23 million was stolen. Now, the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime and security, Fitz Bailey, told the tabloids that the individual, who is an employee of Beryllium, was held in St. Anne on Wednesday with 500,000 in cash. He also said that to date, that brings the number of individuals to 7 that have been taken into custody in relation to the incident. Now, he said one of the 6 has been charged with 12 separate charges. The security company crew had their schedule compromised by what law enforcement believes is this employee now in custody. Police were also quoted as saying, "We are seeing gangs turn to robberies of high cash amounts to fund their illicit activities as law enforcement impact their various sources of income." Law enforcement is basically saying that because, as we have seen, the major seizure of shipments, whether it be narcotics or arms, they're saying that organized criminal entities are now finding other ways to get large sums of cash to fund their day-to-day operations. They stated that ATMs, business persons handling and transporting high amounts of cash, and armed courier services have been the main targets in recent times. And now, with those that take place in St. Elizabeth, it is now clear that criminal organizations across the entire island is now seeing this as another source of revenue, almost something like what we're seeing in the movies and scenes that we used to see from movies about organized crime families in New York and Chicago. Talk to me in the comment section, because most Jamaicans, even other security guards who work for other security companies, that point out say if a schedule is changed so frequently, only inside information can lead to somebody being at the exact location where the security team is going to be doing their drop off. And now with law enforcement arresting an individual with $500,000 in cash, clearly law enforcement has said it's a fee payment out of the money or some of it. And clearly individuals who have already been brought in for questioning are of course cooperating with law enforcement, seeking less time. One individual is already facing 12 different charges along with the robbery, or I think including the robbery, shooting with intent. Law enforcement has not confirmed if these individuals brought in for questioning are the individual who has already been charged. The police have not confirmed if these are the same individuals that perpetrated the Portmore Pines bank robbery, which was a separate bank that was a JN, or, as a statement from law enforcement indicates, multiple criminal organizations are just using this as a means to get fast cash, which would also indicate rather that some of the individuals that have been brought in for questioning or have been detained or arrested or charged are also linked to certain criminal organizations, basically. But there are some people who would say, no, I couldn't know inside information, because if it was even somebody on the inside, why would they want to take a life of somebody who also worked at the same facility or the same company rather? But no, law enforcement has indeed arrested somebody, and they made have 500,000 in cash. As told me recently, security guards have been complaining about wages. At the moment, security guards are protesting at the Ministry of Labour, saying they want help with what going on with them new contracts being offered by their security companies. So if you see a security company or a security guard working at the security company in question with $500,000 in cash on him, does a travel around with so? Of course, you might have some explanation for the law enforcement. And this is also confirmation for the citizens or the people that point out from day one. So them believe say somebody within the company in AFI help out these criminals. These criminals could not perpetrate this criminal act alone. Them didn't need inside information. Now onto the other stories making headlines today. Now, recently, tabloids put out a statement made by the Prime Minister in which he was saying he wants Jamaica or the electorate to not give up on him and his administration. Now, many members of society are saying if this is a plea by the Prime Minister for a second chance for him and his administration, the administration, along with the Prime Minister, will have to do much better than that. Now, it seems as are seen that the recent poll commissioned by the opposition has sent the message needed to the administration in power that the people of Jamaica are fed up. The people of Jamaica will no longer just sit by while elected officials do as they please, saying that this is in the best interest of the country. The people are now holding them accountable. The people still remember what was said on the very first campaign trail. People point it out constantly. The promise made by the Prime Minister that individuals will be able to sleep with their doors open. Now the Prime Minister also, along with the administration, has pointed to the economy, saying that the economy is doing very well. When most people were saying that maybe the reason why the state was finding it hard to pay security or officers, teachers, you name it, was because the economy wasn't performing to its full potential. No, they're not saying the economy is performing to its full potential, but they are saying that the economy is doing well. May I ask you in the comment section, do you see the benefits of a thriving economy when you look on the day-to-day situation taking place on the island? Most people would say no. The Prime Minister also pointed out that he wants Jamaica to look at the bigger picture of what is really taking place. Now, truth be told, transparency was also something talked about on the campaign trail, and the people don't really see it. When the state say look at the bigger picture, it's hard for the people to look at the bigger picture when they never really know what's going on. When the things that were spoken about, talked about during the campaign trail, the things that the people may elect these elected officials for, have been pushed to the side. And now they are dealing with different objectives. None of the recent policies being put in place was discussed during any campaign trail. These recent polls also confirm something said by the opposition. The administration would not, I will not, call the election because of the polls. Because based on what they have seen, the people would readily elect anybody else. Now, there was also talk of new parties being formed. It is said that the alumni for multiple traditional schools have formed a political party. We talk about the KC alumni, the JC, the Woolmans, the Calabar, are joined together to form some kind of political party. Just like the UIC. I guess the administration is now looking at the bigger picture, saying that while one individual was at the party might have the charisma and the support of the people, at this point the entire party does not have the support of the entire party. Meaning they are supporters for the party. People have been supporters for the party for years. These constituencies being considered as strongholds for the administration in power. These constituents, the people who reside in these communities, are no longer in full support of the direction the party is heading in. And I guess that's why I would say Holness beg the people to pay more attention and not just pay attention to what is being said on the media. Holness says he's begging the people to not give up on his administration, believing that they are still better fit to run the country. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's time? Or do you think the administration in power is doing a good job and should be given the opportunity to continue doing what they're doing so that the people can see what was the true plan. Talk to me in the comment section. Or should the people give their position? Or one of these new parties now being created, leadership of the country? If you're new to the channel, just a pass through, subscribe icon and the bell icon. And of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content. As soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. Now, until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, I want to live, love, and prosper. I want to stay tuned.